Hey you guys, it's Heidi and welcome back to this week's episode of Baby Names Sunday. The sun is out, it's shining, it's actually warm in Canada here, and I just wanted to give you guys a baby names list that's very uplifting, very cheerful, with very positive feels to it, because honestly that's exactly what the sun is giving me right now. Oh, I am so happy about it. But before I get into that, if this is your first time here, my name is Heidi and every single Sunday I upload a baby names list that is very unique, rare names that are very usable, and then throughout the week we also upload one kind of vlog or lifestyle video as well. So make sure you guys are subscribed and make sure you guys are hitting that bell notification down below so you guys don't miss any of our uploads. So now moving on to the list, this one has a bunch of girls names, boy names, but also a few unisex names as well, and the meanings behind them are so powerful, so uplifting, and that's exactly why I want to share them with you guys, because obviously during this time I feel like this is exactly the type of meaning behind the names that maybe parents are looking for. And in general, parents are always looking for really great uplifting meanings behind their baby's name, and I think this is the perfect list for you guys. So let's get on with these names. So the first name is a unisex name, and I think this name is a little bit out there, but I think it is so cool and it's totally up my alley, and that is the name Freedom. So spelled F-R-E-E-D-O-M, like the word, and freedom basically means the power to do whatever and to be free without restraints. And I think this is such a carefree, very bohemian style name, but I feel like it has that really uplifting, powerful meaning behind it that's just like, be yourself, be free, this is me, and that's it. Like, I'm gonna be myself, and I really like that meaning and symbolism behind it. And free could be the girl's nickname, and then Dom, D-O-M, almost like Dominic, Dom, can be the boy's nickname, and I love the name Dominic. I think it's so handsome. So I think that gives that little bit of edge to the name that I really like for a boy. Also a name that's very similar to Freedom is the name Liberty. So maybe if Liberty was on that girl's list for you, but you end up having a boy, Freedom I think would be a perfect alternative to that name, and it's still falling in that same category. So moving on to this next one, again, it's a unisex name, probably one of my more favorites on the list, and that is the name Alair. So spelled A-L-A-I-R. Isn't that such a peaceful sounding name? I am absolutely loving it. It is Latin and Old German, meaning cheerful and precious. So I think that maybe this could be a possible rainbow baby's name, or maybe you're not finding out the gender until birth. I think Alair should be totally on your list. I think it is so handsome but also pretty at the same time, and nicknames are awesome. There's Air, which can go for both a boy or a girl, or there's Al, which can go for a boy, but I love Alair. I think that is so cool, and now thinking of it, it kind of reminds me of the girl's name Claire, so I feel like maybe that could be an alternative to one of those more trendier names that are a little bit more popular than obviously Alair. The next name I have on this list is so perfect for this time. So as you guys know, Muslims are celebrating Ramadan right now, which means they are fasting from sunrise to sunset, and that is the name Byram. So spelled B-A-I-R-A-M, or you can do B-A-Y-R-A-M. I think it sounds like such a great, unique name, but it doesn't sound like it's too far outside of the box, which is that kind of safe zone name. And Byram's Turkish originated, and it literally means festival, and actually a holiday celebrated right after Ramadan, and it's a big celebration where they feast and they eat. It's called Byram, so I thought that was so cool, so perfect for the timing for me to find the name, and I've never heard of it before. So that name was Byram, and I think it would be perfect for a little baby boy. Moving on to another boy's name on this list, I am seriously loving the names on this list. I think they are so cool and so different, and a lot of them I have never heard of before, which is a really great plus for me, especially in the unique name category. But this next name, boy's name, is the name Oni, so spelled O-N-N-I, and the name Oni is Finnish, meaning happiness and luck. I think this is such a great meaning for a name for a little boy. I love how sweet and short and simple it sounds. And a little fun fact for you, back in 2007, the name Oni was actually the 6th most popular boy's name in Finland, and now it's not even anywhere close. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's kind of like a name that was popular back in in the day, but totally needs to make a comeback. And now moving on to a girl's name. This one is gorgeous. I love it. Davian absolutely loves it as well. And that is the name Asami. So spelled A-Z-A-M-I. Like, it has this kind of luxurious sound to it, but the meanings are beautiful. It's a Japanese name meaning thistle flower, and it's a Persian name meaning the greatest. It ties nature, but also with the greatest, like a really powerful word. It's almost like one of those girl power type of names. And I think it's so pretty with the Z as well, Asami. And I love how it has two origins, Japanese and Persian. I love how it's in two separate areas of the world. And another thing is if you wanted to add another Z, so A-Z-Z-A-M-I, it actually turns it into an Islamic boy's name, meaning like a lion or fierce. So again, another nature tie along with a really powerful word. So I really like how it could both work for a boy and a girl if you wanted to switch up the letters a bit. So another really pretty girl's name with a Z in it, but this name is Zuly, so spelled Z-U-L-Y. It's almost like the name Zuri and Julie, like they had a baby and Zuly came out. The name Zuly is Arabic originated and it means healthy. So I think that makes it such a great contender for a unique rainbow baby's name, Zuly. I think that's so perfect. It means healthy, and that's exactly what you're looking for a little baby. That's all you want is a healthy baby, so I think that fits perfectly. So another girl's name on this list, again, Japanese originated. These ones have such gorgeous meanings behind them, and that's exactly why they fall so great in this category. And that is the name Aiko, so spelled A-I-K-O, or I guess it could be Aiko as well, A-I-K-O. I feel like it could be pronounced both ways, but the actual Japanese originated name is Aiko. But I think this one can be so usable, again, anywhere really in the world, and it means love child in Japanese. I means love, and K-O means child. So put together, it means love child. Like, how perfect is that? And I really love exploring different cultures and looking into the names that are very usable around the world and really need to make its way around the world. And I think Aiko should be totally one of them. And I absolutely love the little nickname for this. It could be Coco. It's a short name, but it also has a perfect nickname as well to it. And I think it just sounds so sweet. Moving on to another girl's name on this list. I feel like a lot of you guys are gonna absolutely love this one. And that is the name Kalila, so spelled K-A-L-I-L-A. I feel like it's very similar to those popular, more trendy names like Kali, K-A-L-I, and the name Lila, L-I-L-A, or Lila. It's kind of mixing them together, and it actually has two origins. So it's Arabic meaning dearly loved and Muslim meaning sweetheart. So another really great, sweet, very positive meaning behind the name. And it's perfect because there's two beautiful nicknames, Callie and Lila, that could totally work for this name. But altogether, I think it's such a unique and girly name with two beautiful meanings behind it. Now moving back over to the boy side, it's short, it has a Z in it, and that is the name Zeal, so spelled Z-E-A-L. Very similar to the name Neil and to the name Zeke, but kind of combining them together. And Zeal is actually an English originated word name. It's actually a word in the English dictionary, which I did not even know, but it means great energy and enthusiasm. And I love it because it's a very modern and futuristic sounding name, but it's so hard to find a unique boy's name that begins with the letter Z, and I think Zeal would be so perfect for you if you are looking for that. So this next name is the name Sansa, so spelled S-A-N-S-A. Where is it from? Comment down below. But it's a Sanskrit name and it means praise. And this name's actually from a very popular TV series that I don't really care for, but I know that a lot of you guys will care for it, and that is Game of Thrones. So Sansa Stark is a character that plays in the Game of Thrones series. I looked this up. I don't really know anything else about Game of Thrones, so I'm not that into it, but that's how come this name grew quite popular in the past few years, but not too much where it's like one of those more common names. But I think this is so perfect if you're a Game of Thrones fan, and it has such a sweet meaning behind it, meaning praise. So it's kind of like a TV show inspired name with a very beautiful meaning behind it. All right, so for all of you Kingsley Tinsley lovers out there, I have a name that I found and I think would be absolutely perfect for you because it falls into those categories, and that is the name Kaylee, so spelled T-E-Y-L-I-E. This one I actually like. I'm not a big fan of the other ones just because they are so trendy. That's how come I would not use them. And Kaylee is actually Greek originated, meaning blooming and plentiful. So I thought that was such a beautiful meaning, a little baby blooming into herself, being proud of who she is. And for nicknames, there's Tay, Tay-Tay, there's even Lee. There's so many cute little nicknames for this. So moving back over to the boy side, this one is so cool. I love it. I think it's so different, and that is the name Kirin, so spelled N-E-I-R-I-N. So it's actually an Irish name meaning surrounded by light. And Kirin really reminds me of the other boy's name, which is also Irish originated, which is Kirin. So Kirin, Kirin, I feel like they both sound very similar, but it's definitely more trendy, more common than Kirin. So if you're really loving the name Kirin, Kirin would be the absolute perfect option for you for your little boy. Okay, now another boy's name that I'm absolutely loving. I think this one is so cool, and it's probably one of my more favorites on the boy side, and that is the name Ender, so spelled E-N-D-E-R. It's actually a Turkish name meaning very rare, so almost like a one-of-a-kind name. Also, for all you sci-fi and bookworms, there's also the popular novel The Ender Games, so I think this is a perfect literary name as well for you, but I am absolutely loving it. I would totally use this for my little baby boy, but please, I'm not having any more kids, so one of you guys please use the name Ender. And then moving on to another boy's name on this list that I am loving, and that is the name Chanan, so spelled C-H-A-N-A-N. So cool. This one's a Hebrew name meaning God is compassionate. So it's almost like a mix between the girl's name Shannon and the boy's name Channing. I am loving it. I love the meaning behind it. It's a great alternative to some of those more common names. Channon would be a perfect option for you. Okay, so moving on to one of the last boys' names on this list. I am so in love with this. I say that about all the names, but this one, you'll know why I absolutely love it. And that is the name Aurelion, so spelled A-U-R-E-L-I-A-N. It is a longer boy's name, which is very hard to come by, that sounds very unique. I've never heard of this name before. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, this name is going on my list this upcoming Sunday right now because I love it. It's actually a Latin boy's name meaning golden. Perfect for a little, maybe only child. If you're having an only child and this is your boy, it's your little golden boy. Or maybe if you've had like this girl streak, you've been hoping for a boy and you finally land a boy. Aurelion, I feel like this is so perfect. It's your little golden boy. And a couple fun facts about the name Aurelion. It was actually the name of a 3rd century Roman emperor, so it has some history to the name, that's for sure. And it's actually a name given to an entomologist devoted to studying butterflies and moths. So it's almost like a scientist name as well. And a couple cool nicknames, Lian, L-I-A-N, and then there's obviously Relly, and then if you really wanted to, there's Aura. So I am loving all of the nicknames that are coming from this name. I love the length of it, and I think it is so perfect for that cool golden little boy. All right, so we are down to our very final name on this list. I hope you guys absolutely enjoyed the names on this list. Let me know what your favorite was in the comments below, and let me know any of your favorite positive, uplifting, cheerful baby names in the comments below so everybody else can get inspired. But also leave a sunshine emoji, a sun or rays of sun, any type of emoji that describes the sun, happiness, and cheerfulness. I would absolutely love that, and I am so thankful for you. But last name on the list, very pretty girl's name, and that is the name Esprit, so spelled E-S-P-R-I-T. I love it. I think it's so pretty, and it's actually an English word name meaning the quality of being lively, radiating positive and uplifting energy, and that's exactly what this list was all about. And guys, It has that perfect sweet nickname, Essie, E-S-S-I-E, that you can totally use for this name. And it's also one of those uplifting word names that should be more popular, and I can definitely see this name becoming one of those more trending names in the future. That is it with the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you absolutely love this list, and I will see you guys this week with another video. Bye!